without power, we were sleeping at night with our windows open, and all of the animals, we take for granted the where the animals are going to go, and their bedding situations were all destroyed when we lost that many trees. And so what ended up happening is there was a one of our neighbors has a den, a coyote den on his property. Well, it was washed out because all the water and everything we had come through the creeks and the rivers. And so those coyotes were actively hunting. And one night we were sleeping with our windows up, and those jokers came through our front yard and all the way across our front porch.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
yeah, my wife jumps up, slams the window shut. She's like, "What is that? I hear it yelling outside." I said, "Babe, it's a coyote. No big deal." But our little dog, he wasn't about that.
Oh man. I've got kind of a similar story real quick about coyotes. We were hunting out in Illinois one time, Beth and I, and we're bow hunting about, I don't know, half mile from the van. And we hunt it till complete dark. And I unload my crossbow, shoot it into the ground. And we hear one coyote go off. And I looked at my wife and said, that's kind of neat. And then three or four more coyotes start going off. And they were very, very close. And I
Yeah.
looked at her and her eyes were big. And she looked at me and my eyes were big. And we still had about a half mile to roll back to the van in the dark. And we were crossbow hunting. So when one coyote howls, it might sound pretty cool. But when a couple of them go off, it can scare you a little bit. So I can understand them running across your front lawn now that your wife was a little nervous.